SM-7894. Why aren't you at your post?
Sorry. Bathroom break. Sorry. Start the show. Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Unbox. I am Sean, aka the Swanky Pleb. Today I have for you not one, not two, but three. Damn it, that's four. Three Star Wars Black Series figures. First, I got Finn. This is the FN-2187 version, so his Stormtrooper outfit. And then I have Kanan Jarrus from the Star Wars Rebels Disney show. And then lastly, Ahsoka Tano. Ahsoka Taco. Man, that sounds delicious. Ahsoka, Jesus Christ. Ahsoka Tano. Also the Star Wars Rebels version. Also, you might know her from Star Wars Clone Wars. Anyway, now that that's done with. So here we have FN-2187. Again, the Finn version of the Stormtrooper. His articulation's pretty good. Surprisingly, a little bit of movement in the hips there. He's got a couple things on his belt that come down that kind of restrict it, but not that much. I'm trying to remember the other Stormtrooper figures that I have. I think they seemed a little bit more restricted, so I don't know if this is maybe a new sculpt or if I just had like a really stiff figure. So let's take out the helmet and see how that fits on there. Ooh, it's kind of snug. Give me a minute. There we go. Kinda, sorta, maybe. I mean, if you're looking at it head on, you can't really tell, and his chin just sticks out ever so slightly from the bottom of the helmet there, which I don't know if that's something that, you know, maybe I'm just not putting the helmet on right, or if that's just sort of a con to the outfit. But I mean, at the right angle, can't really tell. Looks fine, but he's got his little Stormtrooper blaster, which I didn't figure this out until like my third Force Awakens Stormtrooper. They actually have little slots on the legs there, so you just slide that in. And then of course he's got his signature blaster here, which he doesn't fire. So yeah, I like this figure a lot. I actually like it a lot more compared to the first Jakku version. There was just something very vanilla about that. There, you know, it was just him. He had Poe's jacket on. This was before the movie even came out, so we didn't know it was Poe's jacket. We didn't know, you know, the reasoning for his outfit, but it was pretty much, you know, black shirt, black slacks with some dust on the boots, and then Poe's jacket, and then of course the rifle that Han gives him later in the movie. So I like this one because you get the blood on the helmet. And even if you wanted to, again, you could take that off. You could take that off. You can maybe take that off. I don't know if we can. There we go. Try not to mess up his hair. And the sculpt, I'm not sure if it's a different one. It looks a little bit better. My friend Sterling, shout out to Sterling, in the original video, or the original Finn figure, he said it looked a lot like Tracy Morgan. This looks a little bit more like John Boyega. So shout out to them for correcting that. So yeah, it looks like you're from head on, you're not going to see it, but if you're playing with it, of course you're going to see it. But I don't know. Well, that sitting looks, I don't know. I'm going to fucking move on. So this is Kanan Jarrus, who is the sort of the Jedi master in Star Wars Rebels. And fun fact, I'm sure if you're a big Star Wars fan, you might already know this, but Kanan is actually voiced by Freddie Prinze Jr., which I thought was really funny. Turns out he's a big Star Wars fan, so I got to give him props for that, especially since, you know, 20 years ago he was like the heartthrob in all the, like, you know, rom-coms of the 90s, and, you know, considered kind of be more on the macho side, heavy air quotes on that. So it's really cool to be like, oh, well, I'm actually a big Star Wars fan. Oh, you know, here I am getting to voice a character. So the model looks really awesome. I like that they're able to kind of still give him a little bit more of a realistic look compared to, you know, sort of the cartoony look, obviously, from the show, and comparing him to other Star Wars Rebels figures that are a little bit more in tune to the show's aesthetic. I hate that term, not because it's inappropriate, not applicable. It's that it's turned into, oh man, check out my aesthetic. Fucking hipsters. But yeah, I mean, I like his whole look. I like how he's got like the pauldron here. But his accessories come with his lightsaber. Now his lightsaber doesn't come apart like it does in the show, because it's got the hilt and then the last part where the blade actually comes from. Whoops. Oh my god, it does. Did I break it? Does it not? It does. Cool. Okay, so it does come apart. Awesome. So it comes into two parts. The top where the saber comes out, and then the hilt comes out. So on his... Oh, cool. So on his belt here, he's got a little plug for the front part, and then a little slot in the back for the hilt. So as you see in the show, you know, he kind of grabs both and puts them together. It's like, Jedi! So that's really cool. And then he's got a blaster, and then of course he's just got his little holster right there. So that's really cool. Let me put the saber back together real quick. So it looks like the saber just pops in. There's no like twisting or anything like that, or you know, needing to line it up, and then the blade pops in just like all the other ones do. Now, it could be my imagination here, but it seems like its blade is a lot longer than other lightsaber figures. But yeah, I'm really liking this figure a lot. It looks cool. Everything, like, you know, the paint looks great. All right, and lastly we have Ahsoka Tano. Did I say it right finally? Yes, I think I did. So very good looking figure. Her toe, her heel, here's a little bent. So I don't know, maybe you can hide that in posing her, and also that could just be my figure. She's got the soft rubber on the outside and then soft fabric on the inside. Her face looks pretty good. Right here where like her, I guess if you want to call them tendrils, come down. A little bit of the white paint gets on her face. But, you know, nothing horrible. So she comes with her two lightsabers. They're sort of a lighter blue, because in the show I believe they're white. And of course, I'm assuming... okay. Of course, they come off, and then she has little hooks on the side of her skirt here. I'm not sure which side is which, but those just hook on, and then boom, you're all set for posing and chilling and, you know, catching up with Darth Vader and whatnot. So that'll do it for today's episode. Please make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and let me know what figures you're interested in, what you're collecting, and if there's anything you want me to review on the show. So I will see you guys later. Stay swanky. Oh, shit. Yep, that is one of many deaths. That was me unable to get to cover.